For those of you guys who do not know who we are, the name of our company is called CannaGlobe, and we're a virtual dispensary opportunity. Emphasis on the word virtual. That means that for what we do, you don't have to pick up products, deliver products, mail products, or ship products. You don't have to because it's all virtual. Instead of brick and mortar, it's click and order. It's that easy. And then we have something that is a dispensary. And when I say a dispensary, I don't mean that we're some small mom and pop type thing that might have a few tinctures or maybe a gummy or two. No, I mean, we have well over 100, 150 products. And people in our industry look at us like we're the Amazon of cannabis and more. We're the most innovative, disruptive, and compelling business model the industry has ever seen. And I can say that from experience to be true because I've been in this industry for a long time. And I've never seen anything like the things that we're doing for people. Rolling Stone is talking about our industry, saying that if it seems like a new state is legalizing cannabis nearly every week, don't worry about it. You're not hot. States are indeed legalizing. The federal government is indeed talking about descheduling. There's a lot of things coming down the pike, and we're going to position ourselves to take advantage of it. CNBC is calling it the new gold rush. The Big Easy is calling it the new green rush. Forbes magazine is saying the cannabis market can grow by 700%. The Wall Street Journal is saying it's a tremendous market whose opportunity has come. Now, when you've got companies like that, when you've got institutions like that talking about your industry, you're in the right industry. When you have things like Grandview Research doing homework on it, and they're saying, look, you're here, but this is where we're going. And if you want to get involved, just plant your flag, hang out for the ride, and find yourself being part of a $135 billion industry in just a few short years. And people are asking me all the time, Eric, is there really that many people that are trying to get high on a daily basis? I will say that the legal drug trade is absolutely something huge, but it's not the biggest part. The biggest part is healthy people who want to remain healthy, and they're looking into cannabis for medicinal and health reasons. Why? Because they understand now that a lot of the stuff they get prescribed is the real drug and that the plants is the real medicine. And they're starting to look at their own conditions, whether they be chronic conditions, something that's going to be with them for the rest of their life, or an acute condition that they suffer from right now and in the moment. Or if they're intermittent conditions, like they may have it this month and not have it for the next 2 or 3 months. They're looking at cannabis as a way to treat it. Now, if you don't believe me, Google it. If you don't believe me, go to YouTube and see it all for yourself. And we all have an endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system, guys, is part of your body. Your body has natural receptors, and it's all throughout your brain, your organs, your muscle tissues. It's in everything. And these receptors pick up cannabis, they pick up cannabinoids, and they help the other systems like the lymphatic system, the digestive system, the endocrine system, the central nervous system perform at an optimal level. They begin to perform better because cannabis and cannabinoids are kind of like the spark plugs for the body. And it's in all animals. So it's in the husband, it's in the wife, but it's also in your fur babies, in the animals. They've got CB1 and CB2 receptors as well. What we have is not some isolate. What we have is over 130 different cannabinoids that come out the plant naturally. And they call it the sacred plant. It's almost an intelligent plant because of the entourage effect. If you start looking at all the different types of cannabinoids, yes, some helps with stress, and some have helped people with depression. Some have helped people with pain. Some have helped people with all types of chronic conditions. But the plant sees what your body needs based upon what's going on, whatever defect, whatever was absent in your endocannabinoid system, and it's going to supplement that with a phytocannabinoid, a plant-based cannabinoid. Now, how you decide to enjoy your plant is completely up to you, but it can help you in all areas of your life. It can help you with pain and stress. It can help you with sleep and help you get energy. It can help you be more focused and more creative or more productive in your life. And I don't care how you like to typically get your plant, how you typically like to get your product. We have all the delivery methods. So if you like to digest yours, we've got gummies and tarts and capsules. If you like to drink yours, We've got beverages. If you like to smoke yours or vape yours, we've got all of those. And if that's not enough for you, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you a broader line of what we have. In our Perform, we've got stuff for pain. Rub it on those sore, achy muscles and joints. Hang on one second. Looks like we got a little, there we go. I'll mute all. There we go. And we got Perform Tincture. So I look at that like a daily supplement, like a daily vitamin almost. Because if I'm deficient in some type of cannabinoid, I can take this one regularly. I can take it consistently, cool mint flavor, and get what I need out of it. We got products with no THC. We've got a tincture with THC for those people who are dealing with something chronic conditions. And they sat down and they talked to their doctor, they talked to the medical professional, and their medical professional say, hey, without a prescription, you need to look into something like what we have. And we have those things. We have coffee with cordyceps in it. I like it. It is one of my favorite products. With my product, the Brood, I can have coffee every day like I've normally been doing, but not have to have 2, 3, 4 cups of coffee to have the energy I need. Because it's supplemented with cordyceps, I can have less caffeine, the way my body like to have, the way my doctor thinks my body should have, but have more cordyceps in it, so I have more clarity. I have more focus. I have more energy. I'm not drinking nearly as much coffee throughout the day. We've got mushroom products in the form of like amanita muscaria and shroom flower and microdosing of lion's mane and chaga and reishi. These guys, if you don't know what they are, I highly recommend you begin to Google them, because microdosing of mushrooms is probably going to be the next CBD. Let me say it like that. Soon, you're going to see every CBD store, every cannabis store selling more and more types of mushrooms, and you're hearing it here first, and you get to be part of it. We have bakeable products like fried chicken batter, stuff you can't find anywhere else. We got flour so that you can grind your own or roll your own and smoke your own. We got flour, and we've got it in eighths. We got it in pre-rolls. We got it in king palms. We got it in vapes. We got all kinds of gummies, and we've got all kinds of aphrodisiac shots for him and her. I guess what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that we've got a lot of different products, and we exercise and use the best in technology. We have products that are nano, which essentially means it's smaller than a micro. And what that allows it to do is to give yourself increased absorption up to 99%, which is way better than traditional, which is 10 to 25%. That way, oftentimes, our people feel the effects and they get the relief that they're looking for in what they expect to get within moments. Within moments, oftentimes, of trying the product. And we understand, since we're ahead of the curve, we also don't want to have you an oil-based product, because we know oil and water doesn't mix, and your body being mostly water, our products are water emulsified, so that when you're enjoying those products, they do get inside the mucosa of the mouth. They get inside the upper and lower intestines. They give you more absorption more efficiently. If you're on this Zoom right now, you're saying, man, they offer all of these things. How is nobody going to jail? How is this company with $800 million worth of product sales, which is what our parent company does, and there's nobody going to jail? Well, quite simply, guys, I can go into detail about it, but simply because of the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018, which is the Farm Bill, it defined cannabis as hemp if it has less than 0.3% THC in it. And so all of our products are hemp-derived Delta-9 THC, like you find in the dispensaries, but they're less than 0.3% by total dry weight of all the products. And we provide DEA-certified labs, third-party certificates of analysis to show that in writing, to present to any type of regulatory authority, to any type of law enforcement authority, and they can't do anything at that point except accept what we have, because they're DEA-certified labs. We're currently enjoying opportunity to grow in 26 countries, the United States and the UK and Canada, Mexico, and more countries will be coming on board. Our opportunity that we're offering you guys is the chance to become a virtual dispensary owner. Why not? Instead of paying $250,000 or more to get your own storefront and having those headaches, for less than $1,000 today, You can get involved in this industry that's growing like gangbusters with no hassles, with no experience, with no storefront, with no inventory. Not even a license is necessary. And you don't have to apologize for nothing we do because everything that we have is 100% legal. When I told you that this was not $250,000 to get involved, I know you got excited, and for good reason. You can become a video pro today for $720 one time and pay $25 a month and order products each month that you get to sample out to others to let them try, or you get to enjoy for yourself. Or you become a VDO, you pay $420 one time and pay $25 a month. Video pros get to train videos, and for that, they get to earn extra money. And as a VDO or video pro, the reason why we're successful is because we broke it down to those people who are the least able to build a business. Typically, if you can simply share your link and simply share your product, you can be successful and earn a lot of money doing so. So how does it work? Well, as you enroll customers, you sign up customers, they go to your website and they just click and order and have delivered by the United States Postal Service anything that they want. Any one of those 150 products that we've got available. And every time they make a purchase, you make 15%. You can do that once and earn 15% into perpetuity every time they buy. Maybe some buy once or 2 or 3 months, maybe one buy once a month, maybe somebody buys weekly, maybe somebody buys daily. It doesn't matter when they buy. You don't have to do anything but collect the check. As you share them with other people, some people are going to say, I want to do what you're doing. And if that's the case, they become a qualified VDO as well, or VDO pro. And by doing that and helping them, because you help them acquire their first few customer points, the company's got to pay you $100 in fast start commissions. You do that again, it's another $100 in fast start commissions. Do that a third time, it's another $100. For those of you guys who are in business for yourself, the only thing I want to know in business is this. If I put up $250,000, how long is it going to take me to get it back? So for me, this was no different. If I put up $420, how long is it going to take me to get that back? When I realized I can get that back with 4 people, I realized that after I got my 4, I'm in the black. That means I haven't lost any money. All I can do from that point forward, guys, is make money. It becomes simple. And if you educate others and teach them the same thing, they're going to promote you, or you'll promote yourself through the work that you do, to what's called an area VDO, in which time you're going to do exactly what you did, which introduce it to a few people that you run across, and a few people that you know, a few people that you like, or a few that like you, and you're going to become an area VDO. And you're going to make $175. And when they go out and do likewise, and they talk to 1 or 2 people, you'll make 75 and 75. They talk to 10 people, you make 75 times 10. And as those people go out and do likewise, maybe those 10 people talk to 2 other people, maybe those people talk to 10 people, and they decide to participate, the company's going to pay you 750 times. Like right now, I know that my good friend David Lewis, the gentleman that introduced me to you all, he's in my regional code, and he's working very, very diligently. Not for me, not for corporate, but for himself and his family. I know that his goal is to help find a way financially to pay for his daughter to go to Columbia University. And I respect that in a man. So I really want him to be successful. So my goal is to help him do that. And by doing that, I introduced this opportunity to David. And David saw it as a solution for what he wants. So I earned $200 when I did that. But more importantly, as David is going out there and he's talking to his friends and talking to his family, David is talking to people that I don't know, people I may never run across. But every time he shares with somebody else and they see what he saw and they hear what he's hearing, David's going to earn $100 for each and every single one of those people that's going to contribute to his daughter going to Columbia University. But because he's in my regional code, I'm earning $100 for everyone he introduces it to. So when David makes 100, I make 100. And when David's people go out and make 100, I still make 100. Unlimited levels, no matter how wide, no matter how deep. As a national, you make $225 and $125 all the way down. International is $275 and $175 all the way down. People have asked me before, they said, Eric, is this a get rich quick scheme? I'm like, I hope so, dummy, because getting rich slow ain't been working for me. I'm 56. How much time do you think I got left? What I like about what we're doing is the money never goes away. When you promote to international and you introduce this to somebody, you're making 275 for introducing it to them because they heard what you heard and they saw what you saw. And as they go out and do likewise, you're making $175. But the money you were making at the 225s and the 125s and the 200s and the 100s, the 175s and the 75s, they have not stopped. That continues to happen, ladies and gentlemen, over and over and over and over and over again. And because David is my good friend and business partner, when I looked at this company as a way to help me, and I looked at it as a way to help him, by helping him, I succeed. The company has introduced something called a 20% matching bonus because David is my personal person I brought on board. And when he reaches the rank of regional, because I'm a regional, every time David gets a bonus check, I will get a bonus check. Even if he passes me, he becomes a national. Or if he passes me, become international. When he gets a check, I get a check. So if he's getting $1,000 a week here, I'm getting 200. If he's getting $10,000 a week, I'm getting 2,000. What happens if David is getting $100,000 a month with this opportunity? I'm earning $20,000 a month at that time because I did the right thing. I focused on David. I helped him promote, and David became successful, and the company rewards me. We have something called a leadership customer residual as well. Consider our products. There's homeless people right now buying the type of products that we sell. There's people today who have aches and pains that have not gone away in years, and they see the kind of products we have, giving them the type of relief that they want. They continue to buy over and over and over again. If that happens in my area code, I'm getting 3%. In my regional code, I'm getting 6%. From my national code, I'm getting 9%. In my international code, I'm getting 12%. What I like about this is, like Keith said, the sun never sets on your money. And what I mean by that is this: at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, when I cut off the TV and I put on my pajamas and I climb into my bed, the people in the UK start waking up and they start placing orders. And when I wake up 7 to 8 hours later, I wake up to brand new money. Money that came from people I'll probably never meet, people I would not have ordinarily run across. That's why I like a business opportunity like this. Warren Buffett once said that you need to learn how to make money in your sleep, or you're going to work every day until you die. I don't think that's the right way to go about life. I believe I was put on this earth for more than just paying the bills. And more importantly, I believe you were put on this earth for something more than what you're currently doing. I know that if you're making the kind of money that can be made over here and you were doing it residually, all those vacations that you wanted to take with the family, you could do. I know that if you decided that you wanted to become a better wife to your husband, you could do that when you take money out of the equation. You could become a better parent to your kids when you take money out of the equation. When the money's coming anyway, because people like our products, and you position yourself properly to take advantage of it, ladies and gentlemen, your entire life looks differently than what it could be. Because again, those are paid to unlimited levels. So at the same time, you've ranked up in the company, you're making these 27% off of every purchase, 13s and 12s, you're still making 24s, 10s and 9s, you're still making 21 7s and 6s, you're still making 18 4s and 3s. That could potentially be a lot of money. Since the beginning of this month, I've had one young lady who tends to buy about $1,500 worth every single time she buys a product from me. And at 21%, when she makes that purchase, I make $300. And I can take that money and start doing the things that I really want to do. What kind of life do I really want to have? What kind of bills can I take care of when that's just extra money? You see, this is not something that we're asking you to quit your job and do. We're asking you that if you did this on a part-time basis, the opportunity can arise that you can earn it on a full-time basis. And if you need to earn some extra money, consider becoming a VDO Pro, because the VDO Pros get paid to train. They get paid to train every single person on their team and even on other teams who come on board to get trained by them. Anywhere from $40 to $100 every time they train somebody new. And if you're a regional and above, you can earn bonuses anywhere from $25 to $200 when your VDO pros begin to train other VDOs. And that can happen to unlimited levels. I cannot count the times that I woke up to brand new money because people on my team became VDOs and they started training people. So I still have the opportunity to earn training pay because there's people on my team training. So what does that look like? It looks real simple. If you have people who are spending, let's say $50 a month on the low end, and you've got 3 of those people, and you help a few of those 3 get their 3 and help those 3 do that same thing. And pretty soon those 9 talk to 3 people and they got 27, and those 27 talk to 3 people, you have 81. Those 81 people talk to 3 people, you have 243. If that happens 6 times, you got 729 people. When you look at 3, keep in mind there's somebody out there like me. I've got 30 personals. And I've got about 7,000 customers and VDOs in my team. But just based off 729, if you train them all, that's potentially $54,000. Excuse me. In bonuses as an area, that's $54,000. If you train them all, that's another $29,000 there. And your residual each month is $14,580 on a monthly basis. About $165,000 every single year only on your 6th level. But guess what? At the same time you're getting paid on your 6th level, you're still getting paid on your 5th. You're getting paid on your 4th. You're getting paid on your 3rd, your 2nd, and your 1st. And it doesn't stop at level 6. It continues past 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1,212,000 because you're paid to unlimited levels. That's why in this industry, we can offer something that other people can't. We're going to offer you a chance to get your own brand. If you're one of the first 10 people to reach the highest rank of international, you're going to have your own brand. If you're one of the first 5 nationals in the company to reach the rank of national, you're going to have your own brand. If you're one of the top 5 earners for the months of August, September, and October, you're going to get your own brand, fully paid for by corporate. And we don't know what your brand is, your brand is going to be. Maybe you want to have a pain ball. Maybe you want to have some lotion. Maybe you want to have some beard oil and bath salts and bubbly bath stuff. Maybe you want to have some exfoliation. Maybe you want to have some massage oil or body wash. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a cannabis product or not a cannabis product. The company will pay for your brand. They're going to develop the packaging. They're going to pay for the formulation. They're going to develop it along with you. That's how we're reverse engineering the direct sales model. And for those of you guys that's been in direct sales for a while, you know that our industry is in need of an overhaul. So the more people can be more successful. Have people like Reggie Franklin with his old brand called Sidekicks. I'm looking forward to October when they introduce his next brand, because right now I know Sidekicks is one of the top selling brands that we have, and it has only 5 milligrams per gummy. I also know that the Rise product we have by Bitcoin Rodney is a sexual enhancement breath refresher product. It's one of the top selling products in the entire company. Holly Barker, a celebrity fitness model, has her own products that people are ordering on a regular basis. Scotty Huss has his own products that people are ordering on a regular basis. So even outside your team, if your product is in the dispensary, you have a chance to market your product to everybody throughout the world. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of money on the table, and we invite you. We invite you to participate in this industry with us and in this company with us, and let us partner with you. Let us do the heavy lifting. You just have to invite people to the information so they can take a look at it for themselves. Give them a chance, because maybe they need an opportunity. That's how I know that we're fulfilling the dream of Marty Hill, our CEO, where he says we're changing the world by transforming lives with sacred plants, which we are, that put smiles on faces, which we do, happiness in hearts, which we have, laughter in lives, and health back in the home. So ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you to the Zoom and say, listen, I want to be a trainer. I know it's 720. Where do I sign up? Let me become a VDO pro. Let me buy the the 720 package and get over $500 for the products. Let me enjoy up to 27% commissions to unlimited levels. Let me get trained and then get paid to train by having a monthly overhead of less than $50 a month. Or let me just be a VDO and say, let me start here, but let me get in now and do the 420 one time, pay the $25 a month, get paid up to 27% on limited levels, and be trained so that you can be successful.